Happy Monday. Thank you for joining me for this week's Weekly Wisdom. And this week we are going to be talking all about building relationships in the virtual work environment. I don't know about you, but building relationships in the virtual work environment is brutal, especially if you are the social awkward introvert that I am, because it feels weird. It's like, do you want to have a coffee date with no coffee where we sit behind our computers? Yeah, it's awkward. But as a leader, leading in the virtual and hybrid world, you need to be intentional about building these relationships. You need to schedule one-on-one time with your employees and make sure that you're fully focused in. So today we're going to be talking about 3 specific things that you can do to build relationships with your employees in the virtual and hybrid environment. The first thing that we need to do is be intentional. Schedule these one-on-ones with your employees, let them know what they are for, and let them know if you have any expectations. The second thing that I want you to do is in these one-on-ones, give some time to just get to know your employees. Have conversations with them. Figure out their dreams and what they want to be when they grow up, and who is their family and what grade are their kids, and all of these questions. Don't use every single one-on-one as just a touch base for projects and figuring out how far people are along in their work. Use it to get to know the human in front of you. And if you're wondering how to do this, don't worry about it. I got you. You can text virtual, VIRTUAL, to 66866, and you'll receive the ebook 20 questions that every virtual leader should be asking their employees. Use that as a starting point. And then finally, number 3, the things that you need to do to build these virtual relationships with your employees is make sure that you're not just building the one-on-one with you and your employees, but also make sure that they're building relationships with each other. Let them know the expectation that you would like them to have a virtual coffee with one other member of their team, maybe once a week, and showcase what you mean by that. Quick 15 to 20 minute meeting where you just touch base and you have a conversation. You do it with your employees and make sure that they're doing it with each other, because you're going to be role modeling what it is that you're expecting from them. And then by requesting that they do it as well, the relationships will start building. And you don't want to be the only one on your team who knows everybody on the team. So as a leader, you want to do these 3 things to build relationships with you and your team members, but also ensure that they are building relationships with each other. And make sure and tune in next week, because next week we are going to be talking all about what happens when the relationships go sideways. We're going to be introducing the drama llama and the relationship life cycle of a team. All right. So thank you for joining me for this week's Weekly Wisdom. Have an amazing week. Go out, have lots of virtual coffees with your teams. And don't forget, you got this. I'll see you next week.